I made a music video entirely with AI. Here's what I learned. I've made music videos with huge crews, camera operators, lighting tech, custom-made sets, 100 extras. And I've made music videos completely solo, just me, a few props, and an iPhone. But I had never made one like this before, until now. This entire video was made using only AI. No cameras, no sets, no costumes, just me, a laptop, and a ridiculous amount of trial and error. Hi, I'm Jessie. I've been a major label artist, I've had 4 top 40 albums, I build ambitious projects, and I will show you what I'm discovering. So here's the thing, I've been making music videos for a while now, some with big crews, huge budgets, the works, and others completely DIY, just figuring it out as I go. Then along came AI and I started wondering, what would a video made entirely with AI look like? So I set myself a challenge, create a full-length music video with a complete storyline, starring me using only AI tools. What I ended up with was a video featuring castles, spaceships, custom weapons that don't exist in real life, and some of the most cursed AI footage you've ever seen. But we'll get to that. In this video, I will share the entire journey with you. How I made the music, how I made the video, what worked, what didn't, how much it cost, and how long it took. Alright, so step 1, the song. I'd been experimenting with Udio already, which is an AI music generator. You basically type in what you want and it creates music for you. I chose Hopium as the song for the video because, well, it was ready. I had already started working on it back in 2024 and it wasn't until 2025 that it was ready for release. And it needed a music video. Hold on. Wasn't AI music creation supposed to be as quick as punching a few prompts and enjoying a finished song a few seconds later? Not quite. You know that feeling when you're staring at your screen and you've got nothing? Well, that just didn't happen. I typed in some ideas, hit generate, and suddenly I was listening to something and actually working on my track. AI gave me ideas that helped me break out of the blank page and think outside of my usual patterns. I was inspired and I enjoyed working on this song that as a power ballad is a little bit different from my usual sound. Here's the truth. To create a full, professionally produced song is not as simple as a click of a mouse. AI meanders from section to section with no real build, no real payoff. The lyrics are super lame, and overall as a vocalist, I want to create my own. And the sound quality? There's no nice way to say this. It just sounds like bad, muddy, inconsistent, like a rough demo at best with a really poor drummer who can't hold a beat. So here's what I actually did. I used AI as a sketchpad, like a mood board made of sound. It gave me melodic ideas, a vibe, a direction, but I require professional level production, so that's what I did with my human partner, the fair attempts. Nothing that you hear on the final track is actually AI generated, but AI was a fantastic partner in the idea phase. Alright, so I've got my song. Now I need to build the world this video is going to live in. At first I didn't really have a big idea. I had created a few images that I was going to use as the artwork for the single release, but there was no big story, no big message. So I started with just something that I thought looked cool. And this is where AI actually blew my mind. I needed a castle. Generated. A spaceship. Done. A custom weapon that doesn't exist in real life. Okay. An elaborate fantasy gown that would cost thousands to make. Easy. I could have never, and I mean never, created this level of production value on my own. This would require massive budgets, professional set designers, costume departments, location scouts, the whole thing. AI let me do it from my laptop. There is always a but. Consistency was an absolute nightmare. Look at my outfit in this shot. Now look at it here. Now look at it here. The details change in every shot. Sometimes it's actually more like an armor than a gown. A dark brown bun is not my favorite hairstyle, but it turned out to be the best look for consistency. Every single image was slightly different, even when I was trying to recreate the exact same thing. And let me address the elephant in the room. This is not fooling anyone. You can tell it's AI. AI is getting more and more realistic all the time, but it still has that very specific look. Some people like it, some people really don't like it. Okay, so I've got hundreds of images. Now comes the really fun part. Making them move. I used several different AI models to animate these images, and this is where things got both amazing and absolutely cursed. When it worked, it was stunning. Look at this camera movement. This is a dramatic shot that would normally require a crane. To create something like this in real life would require some proper equipment and a big budget. These are shots I simply could not have achieved with my iPhone. But it's not all rainbows and unicorns. my face melting into nightmares, bodies moving in ways that defy physics, heads that turn 360 degrees. I burned through so many credits trying to find footage that was actually usable, because I got a whole lot of this. Yeah. As a performing artist, it actually matters that the characters look like me. It's a really weird feeling to see yourself turn into a stranger, and that happened a lot. Watch how long it takes before my face starts morphing into someone completely different. So what did I do? Fast editing, really fast editing. The video generation tools allow you to create either 5-second or 10-second clips. It would have been nice to have some longer shots, but it was just not an option. Things get weird really fast. There were also some movements the AI just couldn't handle. At all. Sweeping plates off a table? No. Let's try again. What? One more time. I gave up. AI is great at smooth, simple movements, but getting it to do something specific can sometimes be impossible. And then there's lip syncing. This was my first full-length AI music video, so I decided to reduce the complexity for now. I did tackle lip syncing in another project, and it was challenging. After all that AI generation, guess which AI tool I used to do all the editing with a simple click of a mouse? Yeah, there's no such thing. I did all the editing the old-fashioned way, in an editing software, hand-picking each take, clipping it to the exact length. And that's okay. After dealing with the chaos of AI generation, having full control over the edit was necessary. The narrative came together in the editing suite, and I could work with the music to create the drama as I went. Plus, I needed to hide those face morphing issues, and that required precision. Alright, so after all of that, the music production, the image generation, the cursed video clips, the manual editing, here's what it became. If you want to watch the full music video, I've put the link in the description below. So, what do we think? I'm not going to pretend it's perfect, but I love it. Could I have made this without AI? Absolutely not. AI didn't make the video for me, but it enabled me to create something I couldn't have otherwise. If you ever thought that creating with AI would be quick and simple, I can assure you it requires a lot of artistic vision, endless patience, and hours of hard work. Here's something important though. I made this in April 2025. I had literally just released this video when several new models rolled out that fixed many of the issues I was struggling with. Face consistency got better. Movement was better. Overall quality generally much higher. Thanks. This technology is moving fast, like really fast. What was impossible in April 2025 might be totally doable by the time you're watching this. Alright, let's talk numbers, because I think it's important to be transparent about what this actually cost in terms of time and money, and I think what I have to share with you is going to surprise you. This was an ambitious project with a lot of time spent, a lot of footage, and a lot of credits burnt. I started working on the video at the end of March 2025, and it was finished about a month later. So yeah, it wasn't quick. Even with AI doing the heavy lifting, this took serious time and effort. I created all the images using Midjourney. I generated a lot of images, but only downloaded the ones I could take forward. So the biggest volume game was initially in the image generation phase. In total, I created 171 images that I took forward to the video step. The video clips were created using Runway, Kling, and Luma Dream Machine. I generated 178 video clips in total, and I used 114 of those clips in the final video. Now, how much all of this cost me in total? I have excluded the human production costs and only included the monthly fees of the AI tools plus the additional credits I needed to purchase, because I did run out of the monthly quota pretty quickly. The complete list of paid tools I used was Udio for music generation, Lander for music mastering, Midjourney for image generation, Runway, Kling, and Luma Dream Machine for video production, Canva and Magnifique for upscaling. The total cost of these tools for this project was $176.72. $176.72. That's just crazy. Here's my honest take after going through all of this. These tools are genuinely amazing. They let me create something I could never have made on my own with traditional methods. But They are tools. As an artist, it's still my vision, it's my story. I made thousands of decisions, solved problems, and went through the entire creative process as I would with any other project. AI didn't make this video. I made the video using AI. In 6 months, this will probably be even easier and faster and cheaper. The technology is improving so fast. The question isn't whether AI is going to be part of the creative workflow going forward. It's already here. But the question is how we will use it well as part of our creative work. If you want to get a detailed tutorial breaking down each step of this process and show you how I used all of these tools, you can find the link below. If you found this video interesting, leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button. I've got more experiments like this coming. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one.